Hey, what's going on, everybody? KJ coming at you with the 100 Season 1 look back. Yeah, we're talking about it. It's been a week almost since the season finale, and I knew I was going to do a look back for this show, but I didn't know when. I didn't know if I should review the whole season or not, but I'm going to do a look back all Season 1. Alright, so the 100. The basic plot of it is after 97 years in space due to the nuclear apocalypse, there's a space station called the Ark. Now 100 criminals are sent down to Earth and see if it's inhabitable because the Ark is dying and they don't have that much time left. So the whole criminal basis thing is every small crime is punishable by death. So I think that I'll talk about that in my positives. But so we follow multiple characters on Earth and in space, which I liked. Yeah, the overall plot is interesting because it's 97 years later they return to the ground, and it's very interesting. And before I go any further, this will contain spoilers for Season 1. So if you don't want to be spoiled, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you don't, I counted down. We're going into it. Okay, now the characters on Earth are all basically teenagers and early 20s. I mean, there's kids. There's a little kid. Was a little kid, but the main focus on Earth is around the characters of Clark, Bellamy, Finn, Jasper, Monty, Octavia, and Raven. Now, I'll talk about only some of these guys. Clark and Bellamy are like the two leaders of the camp, total opposites. Bellamy shot the Chancellor, who I will mention in the other part of this character's talk. Yeah, give me a minute. But Bellamy's like the guy who's brute force, he's gonna do whatever it takes to help survive. Him and his sister Octavia, she was sentenced to death because she was born. You only can have one kid on the Ark. It's an interesting concept. Clark, she was arrested because she was gonna blow the lid on the Ark dying. Finn is the, love interest. Like he's the conscience, I guess. He's the Jiminy Cricket. Like, this is wrong. That's kind of, but he's a badass too. Monty and Jasper are good friends. They're nice little side characters. I hope we get more of them in Season 2. Octavia is pretty hardcore. She's a little badass. Raven came down after they did, trying to figure out what was going on, which is interesting. I mean, I can't stand the Raven character. That's just me personally. Alright, now the three main characters on the Ark. Abby Griffin, Clark's mom, is the chief operating medic, I guess, up there, technically. But yeah, she I don't know how to explain her. She kind of pisses me off. If you watch the series, you know why. There's a lot of things that she did that kind of pissed me off. Just the way she handled certain things and how she was going about things, and I'll talk about it in my negatives. Kane, he's like at first you think he's the evil guy, the bad guy, but like they flipped the script on you. You didn't see it coming. Honestly, I didn't see it coming. Then Felonius, the overall, I guess, president of the Ark, I guess he's just really not there. He's just he's a whatever. Now he's a whatever character. But yeah, he had interesting takes on the whole thing. All right, I know there's bad characters to scripting, in my opinion, but there are a lot of characters and there's so many details to go into. But I don't think you want to be here for that long. Positives. All right, the originality of the show. Basically the vision of what may become of the Earth due to nuclear war, how everything has changed, how the climate's changed, the animals, the people. There's three groups of survivors from what I've gathered. You got the tribe, then you got the Reapers, then you got the Mountain Men. Cannot wait for Season 2. but it looks interesting. Then another positive, the society building, the Lord of the Flies type feel. You know, these kids trying to come together and establish like a not democracy, but a society, even though they're all criminals and violent and stuff like that. It's very hard to do, and I really liked it in the series. Okay, now the negatives. The standard teenage love triangle between Clark, Raven, and Finn. I was just like, oh my god, no. Why do I have to see this? Why? I'm so sick of the love triangle bullshit. I mean, come on. Stop with the triangle. It's the only problem in my head. Stop with the triangle. Another negative, the dumb decision making. I mean, Clark's told, it was episode 12. Yeah, episode 12. That they're gonna have scouts there and all this by Lincoln, who's a grounder who helps them a lot and who's in love with Octavia, but yeah. He tells them, yeah, they're gonna have scouts there watching you guys. So she has she's like, all right, we gotta leave, even though there's grounders out there watching us, and like most of the people get fucking wrecked. Pardon the French, but I think that was a dumb decision making. There's a couple other dumb decision makings, but overall, that would have to be the dumbest of the decision making. And the other dumbest thing that are in the negative I have about this season was the mutiny on the Ark. It didn't really go anywhere. It didn't really establish anything. It just, pardon the French again, fucked up the Ark, which led to them having to come down in the Ark. And it was a pointless mutiny. I mean, they all died, and it was just a, really? And another thing, if you're gonna kill characters, and this is probably my biggest negative, because this is my negative with everything when it comes to shows or movies, and it's overall movie knowledge now. Not movie knowledge, it's film knowledge. If you don't see a body, the character is not dead. Instance, Abby, when the crash happened. Now, granted, it was exploded, there's burnt bodies everywhere, but you knew she wasn't going anywhere. Finn, when he was dragged off, you would see the character death. Okay? It doesn't matter what show. That's another negative. But other than that, my overall opinion of the 100 season 1, all 13 episodes, and I would highly recommend it. It's 13 episodes. It's really entertaining, and it's original. I like it. It makes you, well, what if this actually happens? And it really makes you think about stuff like, holy shit, you know, if I was in this world, what would I do? Who would I be? Would I be Clark, trying to be the thinker? Would I be Bellamy, the brute force? You know, and it's interesting to see these dynamics in the show. I highly recommend it. Yes, it has been greenlit for a second season, and I can't wait for it. But other than that, if you watch the 100, tell me what you think of it down in the comment section below. Other than that, thanks for watching. My name's KJ saying have a good day. Peace out.